Imagine waking up each morning, and instead of a groan, you feel a gentle stretch, a quiet readiness in your body. For so many of us, that's not the reality. Instead, it's often a dull ache, a stiffness in the knees, a throbbing in the fingers, or a pain in the hips that makes even the simplest movements feel like a monumental task. You might find yourself dreading the stairs, struggling to open a jar, or even just getting out of bed in the morning, all because of the persistent, nagging pain of arthritis. It can feel like your body is betraying you, limiting your freedom, and stealing the joy from everyday activities you once loved. You've probably tried medications, maybe even injections, but perhaps you're still searching for that lasting relief, that way to truly feel better from the inside out. What if I told you there's a powerful, natural secret, hidden right in plain sight, that could help turn that pain around? A secret many doctors might not even have the time to tell you about. It's not a new drug or a complicated procedure, but something wonderfully simple from the plant world. In this video, we're going to uncover 3 amazing plant-based proteins that can dramatically help reduce arthritis pain, helping you reclaim your comfort and your energy. These aren't just trendy superfoods. They're foundational elements that can truly make a difference in how your joints feel and function. Watch to the end for something that will truly surprise you about just how much control you have over your own well-being. Now, let's dive into the very first of these incredible plant-based powerhouses that can help soothe your aching joints. The humble legume family. When I talk about legumes, I mean things like lentils, chickpeas, and all kinds of beans, black beans, kidney beans, cannellini beans. The list goes on. These aren't just pantry staples. They are true, unsung heroes in the fight against inflammation and joint pain. Think about it: a warm, comforting bowl of lentil soup or a vibrant chickpea salad. Beyond just being delicious and incredibly versatile in the kitchen, these foods are packed with vital nutrients that directly combat the root causes of arthritis pain. First and foremost, they are an excellent source of plant-based protein. When your joints are inflamed and hurting, your body is constantly trying to repair itself. Protein is the fundamental building block for this repair process, for building and repairing tissues, including the cartilage and connective tissues around your joints. Many people mistakenly believe that only animal products can provide complete protein. But legumes, especially when combined with a whole grain like brown rice, offer a fantastic, complete amino acid profile without the inflammatory compounds often found in red meat. But it's not just the protein content that makes them so special. Legumes are also bursting with fiber. Now, you might be thinking, what does fiber have to do with arthritis? And that's a brilliant question. The truth is, our gut health is intimately connected to our overall inflammatory response. When your gut microbiome, the community of beneficial bacteria in your digestive system, is out of balance, it can trigger widespread inflammation throughout your body, including in your joints. The fiber in legumes acts as a prebiotic, feeding those good gut bacteria, helping to create a healthy, balanced gut environment. This, in turn, can significantly reduce systemic inflammation, which directly translates to less joint pain. Imagine your gut as the control center for inflammation. When it's happy and healthy, your joints are much happier too. Furthermore, legumes are rich in powerful antioxidants and anti-inflammatory compounds. They contain things like flavonoids and polyphenols, which are natural substances that work like tiny internal firefighters, actively putting out the fires of inflammation in your body. They also provide essential minerals like magnesium, potassium, and folate, all of which play crucial roles in nerve function, muscle relaxation, and reducing oxidative stress, which contributes to joint aggression. So, how can you easily incorporate more of these wonderful legumes into your daily life? It's simpler than you might think. Start by adding a cup of cooked lentils to your next vegetable soup or stew. You won't even notice that chasajastikor din lanaj. Nijia nayuijovi. Nauts ankor chin chur, mijastaske dadlas antawi. Haddan baskulio tishumapsin kombi, watsedat. Igo konsikis year. Ikusha bustakoboir. Therefore, your body certainly will. Swap out some of the meat in your chili for black beans or kidney beans. You'll get a heartier, more nutritious meal with less inflammatory impact. Hummus, made from chickpeas, is a fantastic spread for sandwiches or a delicious dip for your favorite raw vegetables. You can even roast chickpeas with some spices for a crunchy, satisfying snack. A quick tip if you're new to legumes or find them a bit hard on your digestion: always rinse canned beans thoroughly under cold water to wash away some of the starches that can cause gas. For dried beans, soaking them overnight and then discarding the soaking water before cooking can also make them much easier to digest. Consistency is key here. Making legumes a regular part of your meals, even just a few times a week, can start to shift your body's inflammatory response and bring a noticeable difference in your joint comfort. It's about nurturing your body with the goodness it truly needs. Now that we've seen the incredible power of legumes, let's explore another equally remarkable group of plant-based proteins that can further fortify your fight against arthritis pain. Building on the foundation of the amazing legumes, let's turn our attention to another powerful group of plant-based proteins, the incredible world of nuts and seeds. These tiny powerhouses are not just convenient snacks. They are packed with a unique combination of nutrients that directly target inflammation and support joint health in ways you might not expect. Think of the crunch of a handful of walnuts, the subtle texture of chia seeds in your yogurt, or the richness of flax seeds blended into a smoothie. These aren't just tasty additions to your diet, they are strategic allies in reducing your arthritis pain. What makes nuts and seeds so remarkably effective for joint health? It largely comes down to their healthy fat content, specifically their abundance of omega-3 fatty acids, especially in certain varieties like flax seeds, chia seeds, and walnuts. You've likely heard about omega-3s before, often associated with fish oil. But did you know that many plant-based sources offer these crucial anti-inflammatory fats? 2 omega-3s are like the peacekeepers of your body, actively working to calm down inflammatory responses. When you have arthritis, your body is in a state of chronic inflammation, and these healthy fats help to cool that fire, reducing swelling, stiffness, and ultimately, pain in your joints. Beyond their anti-inflammatory fats, nuts and seeds are also excellent sources of plant protein, contributing to tissue repair and maintenance, just like legumes. But they bring an even broader spectrum of benefits to the table. Take almonds, for example. They're rich in vitamin E, a powerful antioxidant that protects your cells from damage, including those in your joints. Pumpkin seeds offer zinc, crucial for immune function and wound healing. And sunflower seeds provide selenium, another antioxidant that supports overall cellular health. Hemp seeds are a standout, offering a complete protein profile, meaning they contain all 9 essential amino acids your body needs but can't produce on its own, along with a beneficial balance of omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids. Imagine sprinkling these small but mighty ingredients into your daily routine. A tablespoon of ground flax seeds in your morning oatmeal, or mixed into your smoothie, provides a fantastic dose of omega-3s. A handful of walnuts or almonds makes for a satisfying and joint-friendly snack between meals. You can sprinkle chia seeds over your cereal, yogurt, or even make a simple chia pudding for a nutritious breakfast or dessert. Hemp seeds are wonderfully versatile. Their mild, nutty flavor makes them perfect for sprinkling on salads, soups, or virtually any dish for an easy protein boost. Even just a small handful of mixed nuts and seeds each day can contribute significantly to reducing inflammation and supporting the health of your cartilage and bones. It's important to remember, however, that nuts and seeds are calorie-dense, so moderation is key. A small handful, about 1/4 cup, is usually enough to reap the benefits without overdoing it. Think of them as concentrated packages of goodness. A little goes a long way. Regularly incorporating them into your diet can provide a continuous supply of anti-inflammatory compounds and essential nutrients that your joints crave, helping to lessen that persistent ache and improve your mobility over time. Now, we've covered the wonderful world of legumes and the incredible benefits of nuts and seeds. But there's one more powerful plant-based protein that deserves a special mention. Often overlooked but incredibly effective in the fight against arthritis pain. Let's talk about the supergrain, or rather, pseudograin, that rounds out our trio of joint-soothing secrets. So far, we've explored the remarkable benefits of legumes, like lentils and beans, and the concentrated power of nuts and seeds for combating arthritis pain. But there's one more plant-based protein, often referred to as a grain. Though it's technically a seed, that is an absolute superstar for joint health and overall vitality. I'm talking about quinoa. Now, you might have heard of quinoa, perhaps seen it on a restaurant menu, or even tried cooking it at home. But its profound impact on your joints and inflammation is truly something special. A secret weapon in your kitchen that many medical practitioners simply don't have the time or background to discuss. What sets quinoa apart, making it such a potent ally against arthritis? Pain. For starters, quinoa is one of the few plant-based foods that is considered a complete protein. This means it contains all 9 essential amino acids that your body needs but cannot produce on its own. Why is this so crucial for arthritis? Because your body constantly needs these amino acids to repair and rebuild tissues, including the cartilage, tendons, and ligaments that support your joints when your joints are inflamed and breaking down. Having a readily available supply of these building blocks from a clean, plant-based source is incredibly beneficial for recovery and reducing further damage. But quinoa's benefits go far beyond just protein. It's a nutritional powerhouse, packed with an impressive array of minerals that play direct roles in reducing inflammation and supporting bone health. It's rich in magnesium, which helps relax muscles and nerves and is crucial for proper bone formation. It also contains manganese, vital for the development of healthy cartilage, and phosphorus, essential for strong bones and teeth. These minerals work synergistically to support the structural integrity of your joints, helping them to withstand the daily wear and tear that can exacerbate arthritis pain. Furthermore, quinoa boasts a significant amount of antioxidants, like quercetin and camphorol. These aren't just fancy names. These are powerful compounds that act as scavengers, neutralizing harmful free radicals in your body that contribute to oxidative stress and inflammation. Think of inflammation as a smoldering fire in your joints. These antioxidants are like the firefighters that help put it out, reducing the pain, swelling, and stiffness you experience. Unlike many other grains, quinoa is also naturally gluten-free, which can be a huge benefit for some people with arthritis. For a subset of individuals, gluten can trigger or worsen inflammatory responses, making joint pain more severe. By choosing quinoa, you're not only getting incredible nutritional benefits, but also potentially avoiding a dietary trigger that might be contributing to your discomfort. So, how can you easily incorporate this amazing pseudo-grain into your diet to start feeling the benefits? Quinoa is incredibly versatile and easy to cook. You can prepare it just like rice, simply rinse it thoroughly. Combine 1 part quinoa with 2 parts water or vegetable broth. Bring to a boil. Then reduce heat and simmer until the water is absorbed and the quinoa is fluffy. Usually about 15 minutes. It makes a fantastic side dish to any meal, a wonderful base for salads, or even a hearty breakfast cereal. Imagine swapping out your usual white rice or pasta for quinoa a few times a week. You could make a warm quinoa salad with roasted vegetables and a light vinaigrette for lunch, or use it as the base for a delicious stir-fry in the evening. For breakfast, cook quinoa with some plant-based milk. Add a sprinkle of those anti-inflammatory nuts and seeds we just talked about, and top with some berries for a powerhouse meal that sets your day up for success. The nutty, slightly earthy flavor of quinoa pairs well with a variety of dishes, making it simple to integrate into your existing meal routines. By consistently adding quinoa to your diet, you're not just eating a healthy food, you're actively providing your body with the specific nutrients it needs to fight inflammation, rebuild tissues, and ultimately reduce the persistent pain of arthritis. These 3 plant-based proteins, legumes, nuts, and seeds, and quinoa truly represent a natural, powerful approach to managing your joint health. We've now journeyed through these 3 remarkable plant-based powerhouses that truly hold the key to helping you manage and even significantly reduce your arthritis pain. We started with the humble, yet incredibly mighty, legumes, your lentils, beans, and chickpeas, packed with protein, gut-healing fiber, and those crucial anti-inflammatory compounds that calm the internal fires of inflammation. Then, we explored the concentrated goodness of nuts and seeds, focusing on their rich omega-3 fatty acids, powerful antioxidants, and essential minerals that nourish your joints and reduce oxidative stress. And finally, we just delved into the wonders of quinoa, a complete protein that provides all the building blocks for tissue repair, alongside vital minerals and antioxidants that protect your precious cartilage. The beauty of these solutions is their simplicity, their accessibility, and their natural origin. These aren't complex medications with a list of side effects. They are nourishing foods that support your body's innate ability to heal and thrive. This is the truth many doctors, through no fault of their own, perhaps due to time constraints or training focused elsewhere, might not emphasize enough in a typical office visit. But you now have this knowledge, this empowering information that puts control back into your hands. Remember, feeling better isn't about quick fixes. It's about consistent, gentle steps that build over time. Incorporating these 3 plant-based proteins into your daily meals, even in small ways, can begin to shift your body's inflammatory response, leading to less pain, more flexibility, and a greater sense of freedom in your movements. Imagine waking up with less stiffness, enjoying a walk around the block without that familiar ache, or simply being able to open a jar or grasp something without wincing. These aren't just dreams. They are achievable realities when you provide your body with the right fuel. You have the power to make these changes, one delicious, nutrient-packed meal at a time. This journey to better health is about empowering yourself, listening to your body, and giving it what it truly needs to flourish. Don't underestimate the profound impact that simple, natural changes to your diet can have on chronic conditions like arthritis. Your body is incredibly resilient and responds beautifully to wholesome, nourishing foods. We'd absolutely love to hear from you. Have you tried any of these plant-based proteins for your arthritis? What are your favorite ways to incorporate them into your meals? Share your experiences and tips in the comments below. Your wisdom could genuinely help someone else who's on a similar journey. And if you found this video helpful, if it sparked a new idea or offered some comfort, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. We're always here to bring you more practical, empowering advice to help you live your very best life at every age. Thank you for spending this time with us. And here's to moving freely and living fully.